Greetings, my friends. I know what you're thinking. Okay, I thought we were done with this NGDL2 stuff, and yeah, the league is over. Some people from my Discord wanted, me to face a Skep Gandy who came second in the Civi conference, just to, as a fun little third place game. So I'm like, okay, why not? Let's see who can earn third place in the league. Mine as well. Skep Gandy is a pretty cool dude. I'm going to do a few other exhibition matches against some people in the upcoming days, I think, that I did not play in the regular season. There's a handful of teams that we just, due to the way the schedule worked out, I wasn't able to play. So I said, anyone who, didn't play me during the regular season, I'll be happy to do some exhibition matches. Obviously they don't matter, but, yeah, that's that. And plus, there's a little bit of time before the other league starts, the PGBL. So, yeah, just kind of fill that with some maybe exhibition matches. Plus, like I said, I have a backlog of other battles, including that tournament thing. But yeah, so this is a battle against me and Skep Gandy, and his DC Sceptiles finished 9-9 overall. I finished 11-7, including the playoffs. And as you can see, there's a pretty big difference there in record. But the other conference was kind of on the weaker end. So some lower teams got in. And he was able to still battle his way out, up with a playoff win. In fact, he started the season pretty poorly. He ended the season, I think he started the season with I think it was 2-5 at one point. But then he started, he finished the season. I guess mathematically, if that's the case, he would finish the season, on a brighter note there. So, 5-2. So, oh, actually no, that would be whatever. But he ended up finishing 8-8. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into this. Being that this is a third place match, we're gonna use our playoff roster teams from the week we got eliminated. So this is my roster that I had against Saltfire, you guys might recall. So this is the one I'm gonna be using against Skep. For the other exhibition matches, I'm gonna potentially be posting. I'm probably just gonna use my regular season rosters because most of those teams, I think all of those teams, were not playoff participants. So at least the ones I have scheduled right now. So, yeah, there it is. I'm not really going to say much about it. This is really just to refresh your memory. Now, you might recall that he is one of the Uber teams. When I played him in Week 1, because we were Week 1 opponents in this league, you can go back and check that out. He had Marshadow and I had Mega Blaziken. Now it's going to be a battle of Arceus versus Mewtwo, probably some of the most iconic Ubers in the game. Of course, he also got that Mega Charizard, which is interesting. So I built a team. It took me about 15 minutes. I didn't put a whole lot of thought into it. A lot of these Pokemon are just slight edits of Pokemon I used earlier in the season. But, yeah, I did a little bit. Because I would like to win. I would like to say, I'm third place. Obviously, record-wise, I would kind of already have that distinction. But it's fine. I am here to prove that I am the third best player in the NGDL at the very least. So there's the teams. Interestingly, I'm not using Thundurus. It just doesn't do a whole lot against this team. But yeah, I'm hoping that we can outplay. I feel okay about my chances going in here. So I'm going to go ahead and lead with Victini, which of course I swapped from the St. Louis Fletchinders when I defeated them in the quarterfinals. But yeah, he's going to go ahead and lead with Mewtwo, and I'm like, that's fine. I'm just going to go for the U-turn, see what he does. I'm kind of expecting him to switch. He doesn't want to take like a V-Create on it. And it ends up being really awesome because he goes down this Meowstic, which he's kind of been using as a lead. That's what I kind of thought he would be leading with. I know that it's going to have probably Focus Sash, which is why I just wanted to go for the U-turn, and he ends up just going into it for me. So that's going to break the Sash if he has one. And I go into my Arachnid, and I kind of made a pretty good play here, thinking that he would expect the Sticky Web. So yeah, he tries to go for that Magic Bounce or Magic Wall, whatever it's called. And I'm just going to Leech Seed him to death. So that's pretty cool. Going to get rid of that thing. And that was his Hazard Setter. That was his really annoying Pokemon, the equivalent of, on his team, to my Uxie. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And anyway, he's going to go into Mega Charizard here. He's going to Mega Evolve and then try to Dragon Dance, which is risky against me because I do carry the Warturium Z on this guy, so I'm just going to go for it. And obviously, with Water Bubble ability and Stab and, really powerful hit here, this is Z Liquidation to be exact, it's going to actually obliterate this Charizard. So that's pretty nice because I get rid of the Meowstic right off the bat, and then I'm able to eventually get rid of this Charizard after this huge cutscene thing. And yeah, I still have no damage on any of my Pokemon, so things are looking good for me so far. But you know how these league matches can, go wrong at any instant, especially when your opponent has a Mewtwo. So anyway, just gonna go into my Donphan. This is an Assault Vest Donphan. against this Raikou. I was hoping for him to go for an electric move. Instead, he goes for a Aura Sphere, so that's okay. He's obviously packing a lot of fighting moves because he knows I have Arceus. But yeah, I'm just going to go for the Earthquake here, and this is a max attack Donphan. And originally I was thinking it probably wouldn't be a 2-hit KO, but that is 2-hit KO damage right there against his Mewtwo, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to go for it. I have the Assault Vest. I'm hoping I can live whatever. He goes and pops off the Z move, but he ends up having, like I said, the Fightium Z, so this is probably Z Focus Blast. If he used like a Psychic Z move, it probably would kill me, but this doesn't have stab. And obviously, it's still a really powerful move, but because he's afraid of Arceus, he's bringing that Fighting Z move, and I live it with 8 HP, and I'm able to take out on the Mewtwo, so this match is kind of getting out of hand for him, being that I'm now up 6-3, and I got rid of his Uber. So don't mess with the freaking elephant, dude. Just don't do it. Anyway, in comes Gardevoir. He's going to trace Sturdy, which is actually not a bad thing to trace at full HP. And he's just going to go for a Moon Blast now, so that's going to kill me. I didn't want him, I didn't know what set this would be. I didn't want him, setting up, so I decided just to stay in and try to go for the, Gunk Shot, but he just wisely kills me. So, in comes my Victini again, and I believe I just go for another U-turn. In comes his Silvally, which appears to be the fighting form. And as you can see, it is resisted, so I was thinking it might be fire, but no, it's actually fighting. I can't tell Silvally's types by just looking at them. Some people can, I cannot. But it is fighting, so that's actually okay for me either way with Araquanid, because I resist both. He's just going to go for the parting shot, though, and I'm like, that's okay. I'm just going for the Sticky Web, actually, because that will definitely hurt this incoming Raikou if it ever does have to come back in. And all of his Pokemon are kind of fast, and with Sticky Webs up, I should get the advantage as far as speed goes. And obviously, they're just really nicely set up. Anyway, so this Raikou is going to scare me out. I'm going to go to my other Assault Vester, and that's my Scrafty. And, yeah, I brought 2 Assault Vesters. He has a lot of special Pokemon on his team. Plus, this guy also has Intimidate, so it kind of, is like Emboar. It has a similar role because, the Assault Vest and the Intimidate plus decent defenses. Anyway, so he's going to go for the Aura Sphere. He does have it, I knew that. I just wanted to knock this guy off, so I do that. Gets rid of his Assault Vest, and he's just going to Thunderbolt me. And that doesn't quite kill, because he didn't go for the super effective move, and I'm able to actually Drain Punch, kill the Raikou. So, Scrafty doing some significant work here, and down goes that. He's going to go back, I believe, into his Gardevoir. Okay, he's going to go back into this thing, and after the Sticky Web, I'm like, I don't think I can outspeed, but I'm just going to go for a knockoff anyway, because I don't know what he's going to do. He ends up going for a Hidden Power. A Hidden Power, mind you, that I resist, so I have no idea what it was or what he was expecting. But that's not going to kill me, and this knockoff is going to absolutely cripple this Gardevoir. I end up critting it, and I get rid of its Choice Scarf, and apparently, without the Choice Scarf, I'm faster, which is crazy, because this Scrafty has absolutely no speed investment, and Scrafty is a really, really slow Pokemon, but I guess it's just enough to outspeed that Gardevoir without its Scarf. So it might be like a modest Gardevoir. I don't even know how much speed investment it had, but pretty crazy. I'm able to kill it. I'm not able to outspeed this Silvally, though, and he's going to be able to kill me with a multi-attack, which is super effective, but I can pretty much go into anything I want, and I actually go into Uxie just to seal it. I don't even know why I go into Uxie. I probably didn't need this Reflect, but I go for it anyway. Yeah, I'm just going to Reflect against this guy, as he goes for a Flamethrower, so it's like a mixed Silvally, which is even stranger, but why not? And I'm just going to go ahead and switch out. I go into, yeah, my Victini again, figuring that V-Create should be able to seal the deal. He goes for another Flamethrower. I mean, he's not going to do very much. I resist both Fighting and Fire, so just going to go to that V-Create. He ends up living one V-Create, I think, crazily enough. I'm kind of shocked myself. I know this is a Scarf Victini, but still. He gets up, but all he does is go for a Defog. Although I don't think he even, because if his 1-2 attacking moves, yeah, were Flamethrower and Fighting type multi-attack, so it's not like he had much for Victini anyway. So Victini's just going to steal the deal with a V-Create here, and yeah, good game, Skip Gandy. And I have proven the Miami Dolphiones third, as far as the NGDL2 goes. Like I said, I'm probably going to, like I said, I have a lot of matches. I have regular matches to post, I have the battles for the tournament to post, and there's a few other people that want to do exhibition matches with me, which I'm going to post. So we're not quite 100% done with the NGDL2 quite yet. I mean, obviously the season is done, but yeah, we're just going to do a little bit more. I hope that you guys are not tired of it by now. But yeah, today's question of the day is going to be, who is your favorite superhero? I'm not, I'm not a huge comic book person as far as superheroes go. I have a lot of friends that are really, really into it. I've watched a little bit of the Marvel stuff, but the Marvel movies that have been coming out, I like them, but I don't know. There's just so much, and I haven't gotten around to one of these days, I'm gonna sit through and watch them all, and then I'll be more informed. But so far, I would say that Deadpool is probably my favorite, just because of how sarcastic he is. I find him really funny. I'm not a hater of more serious superheroes, but I don't know. I just thought the parody is funny. It reminded me a little bit. Okay, of One Punch Man, which is another superhero parody, and that's an anime. He probably would come close too. But anyway, leave a comment about that and see you guys again next time. Later.